the Dorkerys. Well, that was like totally different levels of emotions there. I'm like, hey guys! And she's like, hey guys.
Hey guys.
This is emo Lady Dorkery, and I am caffeine-inated Lord Dorkery.
I think it's just caffeinated.
So we're the Dorkerys.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Wait, is that
It's
like
something
a
like that.
remix version of Mr.
It is.
Cotier?
It is. I'm bringing it back. Bringing
Alright.
it current.
So it's been a good week. Last couple days, I have been watching everything coming out of D23.
I've been not watching because we were at the last one and it's a little hard not being at this one. And I'm kind of like a box up your emotions kind of girl, so I've been pretending that nothing is happening.
Yeah, but I think it was important, especially from a comic book perspective, to kind of see what's going on. I was definitely doing that because as soon as these announcements hit, if you're wanting to either move something or get something quickly, you got to be like all over it. So yeah, it's definitely sad not being there. But I will say, we'll get into it in a little bit. I felt like that our Marvel Studios panel at San Diego Comic-Con was a whole lot better than what D23 got. They really only got...
Are you just saying that though because you wish you were there?
No, because they only got one cast. They got the Eternals. They got no cast from Black Widow and no Black Panther, even though it was just the director. We got cast after cast after cast.
But I kind of feel like at Comic-Con you have competition and at D23 there's no competition.
Yeah, they definitely narrow down what Marvel can talk about because they're having to share with the other live action, Star Wars, animation. I mean, it was a jam-packed panel. But there was some good stuff to come out of it that still we want to talk about, and I immediately, as usual, went to my comic bins. This one up here first, Lady Dorkery, this was just announced. So this is breaking news. Breaking news! Of course, by the time they actually
I was going to say, it depends on how long it takes me to edit and upload this video.
So coming to the Disney Channel is, who is Lawrence Fishburne to you?
Who is Lawrence
Yeah,
Fishburne
like when you
to me?
hear Lawrence Fishburne, what do you think of first? Because you several things. You could go in different directions there.
I don't know. I think I'm stuck.
Blackish or Matrix?
Oh.
Which
For me,
one?
it would be Blackish.
For you, it would be Blackish.
Yeah.
For me, it would be Matrix. So he is producing a cartoon on Disney Channel, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Devil Dinosaur, awesome. A creation of Mr. Jack Kirby. And this is the first appearance of Moon Girl, Lady Dorkery. So that one's been up there a while. I'll let you take a gander at that. So she's going to have her own cartoon on Disney Channel. And what I like about that is they're going to get a much broader audience than even if that was going to be on Disney+. So she is...
Is this yours or Peyton's?
This is mine.
It looks like it's never been read.
It's never been read, never been opened, because I have the trade paperback, which I think we're going to talk about that here in a little bit. So I have the trade paperback. It's a great read if you haven't watched it or read it.
See it again?
So that's definitely a 9.8 candidate, and one that after the announcement comes out today, it's just going to go up. Produced by Lawrence Fishburne. I think it's going to be something that's going to be done well. And like I was saying...
Do we know who Moon Girl's going to be?
No, not yet.
They haven't announced it, or it's a new person, new girl?
No, again, it's just going to be the voice. It would definitely be cool if it was the little girl off of Blackish.
Well, she's barely a little girl anymore, and she's getting so many accolades. But this artwork actually looks like her.
Yeah.
As far as not her, but her character on Blackish, it looks like how she would wear her hair.
Yeah.
But I do like the artwork.
Yeah.
I do like the producer. I like that it's going to be geared towards kids.
Yeah, and it's going to have that huge audience.
Yeah.
So, and that's a fun thing. She is actually an Inhuman. Okay. So she got her powers like an Inhuman would have on there. So another big announcement coming out of today. We're not, don't thumbs down us for this. We're not
Last time you said that, someone actually thumbs downed us.
Okay.
Just to do it because you said don't.
Okay. I don't care. Don't thumb down us. We're not
Thumbs up us.
Thumbs up us. We're not Game of Thrones watchers. So when the news came out about Kit Harington, who's Jon Snow, yesterday, it actually said that he was coming to MCU, so everybody's thinking he's going to be Wolverine, he's going to be Moon Knight, and they were just throwing all this stuff out, and then out of nowhere, bam, they said he was going to be the Black Knight. So there's a little bit more of a glare on that because that's in Mylar. So this, Lady Dorkery, is the gift that keeps on giving. If you didn't watch our last video of the old man on the bicycle, this is yet another
He should have a job in this
comic to come from that. And so go back and watch that story. So this is number 48. This is his first full appearance. While you're looking at that,
What's his name?
the Black Knight.
Oh, it's on there. The Black Knight lives again.
So this is actually his first appearance. So this is kind of like a cameo, and then he turns into the Black Knight. But I like that cover better. I'm glad to have them both. Again, they were all in the same lot that came with Avengers 57, first Ultron, first Yellow Jacket. It's just a great lot. First Red Guardians we showed you in the last one.
I like comics that do the little faces on the side.
Yeah.
Archie Comics also does that and has the little faces.
You know what we call those in the comic book world? Floating heads.
It?
What?
It.
Like the movie It?
Yeah, like it's your time to float.
Oh yeah. Float up there.
You wanna float? You wanna float?
Float up there.
Sorry, it's getting close to It too, so.
Yeah. So, so this is, both of these are mid-grade. They can use a press, and if you just look on eBay right now, I mean, both of these are going nuts. Kit Harington's a big deal for him to come to the MCU. That's the second Game of Thrones character in the Eternals, which is, by the way, what he's going to be.
Magneto.
And then the other announcement, I don't...
calls that Magneto.
Magneto!
It's Magneto.
The other big announcement to come out of that panel was the girl that played Minerva in Captain Marvel is going to be Cersei. We already showed that book.
How does that work?
Like, I don't know. I mean, they've done it before.
I was about to say, I feel like they've done that before with someone else. Like, oops, you're a different character.
Yeah. So,
who is it we said they announced yesterday that the girl from Thor who did Two Broke Girls, you know her name.
Kat Dennings.
I'm not always great at names. Say it again.
Kat Dennings.
Okay.
Or Dunnings.
That she's also going to be in one of the Disney Plus shows.
Yeah, she's going to be in WandaVision.
And we're wondering, is she playing the same character? Because she was in Thor. So is she playing the same character in WandaVision?
I think so.
Okay.
And Randall Park, who's from Ant-Man and the Wasp, also fresh off the boat, but more importantly, Asian Jim from The Office.
Okay.
So he's going to be in there as well. So, anyways, Eternals, number 3, first appearance is Cersei. They announced that she's going to take that. So I was really glad they're going to ring Cersei because that keeps that comic. Yesterday, oh man, what a day.
All my troubles seem
so
far
away.
Oh, it seems as though
they're here to
stay.
Oh, I believe.
And yesterday.
Ooh. Yesterday. So Disney Plus, Farrah, are we
I
gonna?
feel like you were doing the Beatles version, and I was trying to do Boys to Men.
So Farrah, are we gonna be Disney Plus subscribers?
Can we sign up yesterday?
Yeah, I told Farrah yesterday. I feel like everything that they've announced so far, I feel like I'm stealing money from them, and feel like I need to like reach out to them and say I want to pay you more than the $6.99 you're gonna ask me to pay. And what did you say?
Oh, this is just to hook you.
They're
Give it a year. The prices are going up. This is your hook price.
So our son's
We're already
favorite
hooked.
our son's favorite character is Kamala
Did you say
Khan.
her or ours?
I figured.
He's mine. He's ours.
Wait, so he's not my son?
Yeah.
Breaking news! He's mine, right?
He's ours.
Okay. But I mean, I'm the father, right? Like if we were on a Maury show right now, the envelope would open up and I'd be on there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Woo! Hey, he looks just like me anyways. So anyways, he loves Kamala Khan. He loves Miss Marvel. This is the first appearance of her as Miss Marvel. We have the other ones, the cameo of her in Captain Marvel issue, but as you can see on the, I'm sure most of you have seen this, but as you can see up there at the top, there she is in all of her her glory. So this one shot up. That one needs to be sent off to be greeted. So what do you think about that? You think it's pretty cool, right? Miss Marvel, she's going to be awesome. Her own live-action show is also going to go into the Marvel Universe.
So here's where I get annoyed, okay?
Okay.
Because I see this, and it's gorgeous, and we've talked about this a lot, but, like, I see this, and I hear that there's going to be a new show coming out about her.
Yeah.
And all I want to do
Is read it? No, not that one.
So I want to know, and if you want to comment, because this is something I'm really curious about, is how many people who collect comic books actually spend a lot of time reading them.
Yeah.
How much time do you spend reading comics?
I mean, a lot a week, especially the newer stuff. And I'm big into trade paperbacks. Last night I was reading Die, the trade paperback from that, which I haven't opened.
Yeah.
So, and then I like the True Believers, which we've shown you some of those before. So that way you read a $1 comic and you don't have to worry about.
So because that's how I get excited about stuff, is when I hear news about it, and then I want to look into it, I want to research it, I want to learn everything about it.
Yeah.
So if I want to learn about Miss Marvel and not ruin my son's comic books, what can I do?
Either get a digital version of it on Marvel digital website, or get a trade paperback.
Okay.
At our used bookstore, also known as our honey hole.
Okay, so that book that Peyton was wanting.
Yes, it would have told you everything you needed about Kamala Khan.
So can we go buy that today?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Breaking news. Breaking news, Lady Dorkerys. Let me go buy a $40 hardcover trade paperback.
It's worth like $200 though.
So, the other big news to come out of yesterday. Now, the comic book world went nuts. I don't have Moon Knight's first appearance. But this is as close as I got of a key issue of Moon Knight. This one's still carrying some good value. This is Moon Knight.
So what was the other
number
Knight?
1. Black Knight.
Black Knight.
So you get the Black Knight.
Is this Knight with a K?
And the Moon Knight. Yeah. Wait.
The other one's Knight with a K.
So is this one.
Okay.
Otherwise, they would be like a time of day.
Are they British or?
What?
I don't know. Where do knights come from?
I don't know, Lady Dorker. So this is Moon Knight number 1. So this guy is crazy.
Ooh.
Guess who the artist of that is?
I don't know.
Bill Sienkiewicz, our friend.
That's our friend.
So
wow.
Yeah, and he actually did the interiors of that as well. So not just the cover, he's inside doing all the artwork in there. So
who are the characters?
I don't know. See, this is one of those things where you were just talking about. I immediately went online to see. Actually, even Bill Sienkiewicz even said something on his Twitter today of, hey, this is going to be a good replacement for losing Legion. Because he's kind of in that same kind of crazy, disturbed type, character like David is from Legion. That's Moon Knight. But I don't know a lot about Moon Knight, and I'm going to get the Essentials, Moon Knight Essentials, which is his first appearance, and then the Bill Sienkiewicz run on Moon Knight. So
okay, but don't get mad at me.
Okay.
There's something that's really bothering me.
Okay.
I said British, but where would knights really be from?
I don't know.
Like, okay.
I don't know what you're saying.
If I was going to be a knight in like a suit of armor, where would I be from?
A round table?
Yeah, but where in the world?
England.
So I was right?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel right.
Okay.
I feel like I'm saying something
King
really
Arthur?
dumb.
King Arthur?
I apologize. I need a nap and some coffee.
So that was all the news from D23 yesterday. So we're excited about that. Now on to the haul. Super excited to have this in my collection. Was that Kids in the Hall?
It's SpongeBob.
Oh, okay.
Must not run. In the hall!
All right. So you're getting all kinds of music today. So this is X-Men number 98. I love this cover.
Cute.
I'm a Sentinel fan. I can't wait for the Sentinels to be in the MCU.
You used to have a big Sentinel.
I used
You
to
got for
have
Father's Day.
the Marvel Legends Sentinel, and I moved it on to another home, and I want it back really bad. That and my Galactus, who was also the same size, but that's okay. Neither here nor there. So this is just a beautiful, beautiful cover. Number 98. Tell me what you think about that artwork, Lady Dorkery. Isn't it a beaut?
So this is the Sentinel. This is...
Those are all Sentinels.
Why are they all different?
Well, they're an army. It's an army of Sentinels.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't pay a lot for that.
It says the Sentinel.
That's a high grade too, so definitely gonna get that one in the line to be graded, which that line's very long right now. So
He's one of my favorites.
Nightcrawler?
Yeah.
Nightcrawler's pretty cool. I want his legend figure as well. You can make some really great poses with that Nightcrawler.
Who is this
Legends
guy though?
figure. I don't know.
His name is Cockrum.
Cockrum. You think he's British? You think he's a knight?
I just think, what a name.
So that's a beautiful cover. Glad to have that. Let's move on, Lady Dorkery.
Okay.
This is the Red She-Hulk. So we got the announcement yesterday of the other She-Hulk coming into action. So this is the first cover appearance of the Red She-Hulk. That's a beaut. That's a high grade. Tell me what you think about that, Lady Dorkery.
She doesn't look like somebody I could hang out with.
Yeah?
She looks scary. I really like the green and pink Hulk better. Yeah. She looks really scary. Even her outfit is like very intimidating.
Yeah. So our honey hole has the has a deep box that is full of bargains.
It's a deep honey hole.
It's a deep, deep honey hole. And when they're not in bags and board, they're 35 cents. So I found this, and that 35-cent thing, it's not, I haven't put it in a bag and board, and I will, don't worry. This is the first appearance of Miss Maria Hill.
Oh.
Yeah, so not bad for 35 cents.
Miss Maria Hill.
It's a David Finch cover as well.
Same Maria Hill.
It's got...
That's going to be.
So, yeah, that's your girl. You met her.
Downtown?
You met her.
Kobe Smulders?
You met Colby Smulders at Comic-Con. So she's reading Stumptown.
I found out that it doesn't matter if I'm draining a 3 or throwing down an alley-oop. I gotta give props to Milk.
So Lady Dorkery loves to read the back of the comics. So that's just a nice little Milk advertisement there with an NBA player. So, hey, that's good right there. Remember last week we talked about the young boy finding what he thought was the first print appearance of Gwenpool. It was second print, but that's okay. This was in the 35 cents. Gwenpool, #1, no big deal, but it's just 35 cents. My boy finds that in the thing. You know what he does? He gets to read this one, Lady Dorkery. We don't have to slab this. We don't got to put it in a bag and board and say do not touch. We're reading these. This is going to be read. I'm going to read you.
I think that if you don't want me to read the back, you need to put them in a board.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so cool.
Yeah.
Is this a #1? Can I read this too?
Yeah. You read it, and you read it, and you can read it. Everybody can read it.
You know what's something that's interesting, though, in my stack right here?
Yeah.
I actually have an M&M comic that they were giving out at the Marvel booth.
You know, that's a cover swipe of a Captain America where it says Captain America for President. I have that comic.
Can you tell me why someone took the time to create an actual M&M comic book?
I don't know. So you've got an M&M comic
I've got
book.
it sitting right there. They giving them out. They giving them out at the Marvel booth. Andy, keep going.
All right.
I need more thrills.
Just to prove that we
chills.
are not... This is from the Honey Hole for $1. Just to prove that we are not just Marvel people, but we like DC as well.
Can I say something about DC?
Yes, please.
One of the things I'm loving about DC right now is when it comes to reading comics and looking into stuff is their streaming thing. I love the whole you can look up any comic you want Am I right?
Yes.
It goes pretty far.
Yeah.
Any DC comic, and I can read it
DC Universe on
on
your
my
TV.
TV.
And I was reading Teen Titans the other night, showing her how it just keeps, it just bloop, 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 bloop.
That's so
bloop,
cool.
bloop. And it, you know, that's another thing too. Like sometimes I like have no idea like how to follow the bubbles and you know how to follow the action. It's.
I'm kidding.
Listen, you know I'm very transparent, and I want everybody to know I can be one of yous too.
I love you. I like your new glasses.
Thank you. Hope you guys like it. This is the sexy Dorkery look. I'm bringing sexy back. Not really.
Yeah.
So check out that cover. You were asking, you know, is it just about a cover? Is it just about the story? That one is just about the cover.
No offense to the writer.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So, hot comic this week found at the honey hole on the top 20 list, Lady Dorkery.
Okay. I can't see that, so I'll wait till you show it to me.
So it's the first appearance of Scarlet Spider. I paid $1.50 for this. That's pretty good.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and it's a high grade. So, and it was on the top 20 list, and I'm
Can I
like,
see it? Can I see
woo!
it?
So
Can I
Scarlet
see it?
Spider, right there, first appearance. Can't believe it. Excited to find that.
Some of these positions they put people in on the front cover, I'm like, ow.
Well, that's
Hope
because
you
you don't have
stretched.
super abilities.
I have super abilities. I go to the gym. I work out.
Keeping going with, you know, it's a tough week for the Spider Universe with Spider-Man getting taken away. Scarlet Spider is definitely going to be on the list. You know, if Sony's going to say we're keeping all that to ourselves and we're going to keep making movies, then they'll be using people like that and people like this. This is Silver Sable's first appearance. $2 right here, so that was a good buy right there.
I feel like you
Take
started with the 25-cent comics, and they've been going up a quarter
That's
every
all
time
right.
you put one
That's
up.
okay. That's all right. Keep it going right there. That's a good one. You remember when we were talking about, I don't know, my voice is cracking a lot today.
I do not know who the Fox is. I've never heard of him.
Well, don't
Do
worry
you
about that.
know
That's Silver Sable's first
What
appearance.
does the Fox say?
So this is the first anti-venom. And I got this. If we met Adi Granoff, who was the artist of the variant of this,
Mm-hmm.
and I asked him, you know, 569 is one of my favorite. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. This is the comic, not his one. This is not the variant of that, but this is the first appearance of the anti-venom. Take that right there.
Thank you.
Lady Dorkery.
This is my favorite part.
Yeah, so that's a good one. That's a good one. And I know we're kind of bouncing all over the place.
I'm not. I'm
That's
very
John
still.
Romita Jr. So that's JR, and he is an amazing artist that's really, really big, and his dad is a big one.
Bring me another one. Bring
Well,
me another
you're going to like this one right here because we talked about this on the last
Ah,
video, and I just
that's
wanted to
mine.
show it. This is her sketch cover, Jeff Johns,
Thank
with,
you. GOF.
he drew her. He's
Jeff
like,
Johns.
so she brought this up, and she throws it down on the table. I don't want to tell a story for you, but this is how I remember you saying it. You're like, that's a big blank cover for just a signature. What are we going to do about that? Isn't that what you said? Something like that? Or did he say that? He said, that's a big canvas right there. You just want me to sign it?
Really?
Is that what happened?
I don't remember any of this.
So he's like, and you were like, well, can you draw something for me? He's like, well, I'm not much of an artist, but I'd love
Why is he
to
so
draw
country?
you. I'm really country today.
Why is he so
I'd
country?
love to draw you a Green Lantern. And that's what he did. Look at that right there. I mean, that's better than any 5-year-old could do, a Green Lantern right there. That is an
Maybe.
original Jeff Johns sketch.
I don't know how many people we have that like watch all of our videos. But after our last video, I noticed something.
Okay.
I think I yawned 5 or 6 times in the last
Yeah,
video.
you're not yawning this. I'm proud of
No,
you.
I'm up to 3.
Oh, crap.
And
We need to get one of those chickers at the bottom. Goes,
Well, I think that the sound of your voice, like makes me want to, is really comforting or something.
no. You saw my face. You knew my feelings were getting hurt. And you tried to change that to a positive thing, like, oh, you're a comforting voice.
It must be.
I'm sorry I'm putting you to sleep, Lady Dorkery.
I love this. I love every bit of it.
I'm teaching you stuff here.
I love every bit of it, but I don't know why. Every time I sit in this chair, I start yawning. I love this. This is my happy place.
All right.
This is my honey hole.
I love your honey hole, Lady Dorkery.
I hate you.
It's a good one. All right, find of the week at the honey hole.
I don't hate you.
Holy moly. There's certain areas I go to the honey hole. And I go into that honey hole. And I'm focused at that honey hole. And I know, like, there's certain areas that I know to go
Can I leave?
to.
Can I leave?
No. And the honey hole, I go to the Batman box. No, you need to pay attention to this. I'm teaching you something here, Lady Dorkery.
I go to the vintage comics.
You go to the vintage stuff.
And then I go to the indie comics.
You go to Archie. I go to Batman. And I flip through and I look for number 655. Make sure I got it. I look for it every time. 655 and 666 because I like Damian White.
8675.
And I didn't see 655 that I was always looking for. The red and black one. I saw this. And I freaked out.
He peed on himself a little
I peed a little bit, a lot. Because this, for $2, $2, ladies and gentlemen, $6.55, the variant, the 1 in 10 variant, the very hard to find, and just needs a couple of things to press this bad boy to a 9.8.
Is this your favorite one of the day?
This is the grand finale. You turn that $2.
I thought I wasn't allowed to touch this one.
But just be careful. You touch that one right there, just be careful. That came straight from the honey hole.
He doesn't like it when I do this.
So, because I'm going to press it, I'm going to get it to a 9.8. That's going to be a $350 to $400 comic.
Sorry, I'm being mean.
So, woo! I'm worn out.
Are you worn out from the comics or from me?
Woo! I tell you what, between the D23 announcements, getting in that honey hole and finding good stuff, telling you about comics, telling you what you can touch, what you can't touch, it's been a good week. My country accent that's come out of nowhere.
What is wrong with you?
Woo! My new glasses. I think it's just my new glasses.
Why would that make you country? You look like
I
you
have
should
no
be like
idea.
in New York or something.
I don't know where I lost
You
it.
remind me of like when Steve Carell's like really hot.
I lost it somewhere. Oh, by the way, if anybody ever asks what these mean, this is how many of the comic books I've gotten off of my list this year. So, I'm just kidding. That's how long I've been married to that butte right there.
It's not even accurate.
Yeah, I gotta add one more. Well, Lady Dorkery, what we learned today? We always like 3 things we learned today. Number 1, D23 sucked compared to San Diego Comic Con.
I feel like you're being mean and that you're just a little bit jealous.
No. That's
He's
number
jealous.
1. Number 2.
He's been crying all day because he's not there.
Number 2. We're going to be Disney Plus subscribers.
Number 2.
It's no doubt in my mind it's going to be amazing.
Lady Dorkery.
Number
Wants
3.
to find her own books to read.
Number 3, Lady Dorkery, don't touch my books. Read your own. Because my books came from the honey hole. Is that what you learned today?
You know what? I learned that your voice makes me yawn.
Makes you what?
Yawn.
So there you have it, folks. All of you are asleep. No one's still watching.
Will you make me some coffee?
I will go make you some coffee now. And in the meantime, go dork yourself.